starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kate Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the 3. We'll stand now. We're around the midway point of the regular season. What's something you're keeping an eye on moving forward?
I'd say the trade deadline. This is the time of the season where the rumors really start to swirl and teams understand their needs. I'm interested to see which teams will make a move.
Now here's Thompson, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Levine. Sabonis outside. Pass to Westbrook. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. From downtown, pure from three-point range.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. For 3, Westbrook. And another Sacramento 3.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Cunningham outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Now Westbrook. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. To the middle. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan.
Well, that's where Sabonis makes his living. He's so good at carving out space down low.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Detroit. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Detroit. 6-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Achiuwa. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to DeRozan. Over Thompson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for a bit. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's DeRozan, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Levine. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Banked it in off the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Robinson against Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Robinson. Drops in the 3.
Can't forget about Levine from deep.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Harris down low. Achua's there. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Levine. Westbrook outside. Sabonis with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Cunningham against Westbrook. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
They get it back. Duren out to Harris. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, infrequently, Harris will take these mid-range looks, but he'd rather be closer in.
Kings trail by 5. Outside Achua. Now here's DeRozan. 9 points in his last outing. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
To the inside. Duren against Sabonis. Outside Achua. The 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Pistons lead by 5. Thompson outside. Duren with a screen on Achua. And here's Harris outside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got 6.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Thompson finds Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, they're really working the paint now.
Kings trail by 4. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And Sacramento with some changes. Malik Monk comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook. Monk looking around. Shoots over Robinson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Harris on the wing. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside.
Now here's Schroeder, coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. And DeRozan gets it to go.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Thompson. Harris outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Harris has got 11 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Sabonis against Duran. Pass to Schroeder from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is just how competitive Schroeder is. You hit a 3 on his team, he's coming for revenge.
Now here's Thompson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at Sacramento, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Right now, for Sacramento, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. You take a look at Stewart, top 5 in blocked shots. He challenges everything.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. LeVert outside. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham outside. Outside for LeVert. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 12.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the
Harris against Levine.
2 minutes.
Here's Sabonis. Duran with a steal. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Monk against LeVert. Let's go with a 3. And it's Monk missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Levine against Harris. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's an 8-point Pistons lead.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the player. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice play from Sabonis. Kept his head up inside and was right on the money with the kick out for the 3.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Harris on the wing. And there's another one for the Pistons.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Levine. He has 6. And Levine, throw it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Pistons. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Holland, also Karis LeVert out there. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's only the second game of 7 meetings on the road. They set the screen. Fires from deep. The rebound by Detroit.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
On the wing, Ivey. Monk covers. Picked by Stewart. Releases. Ivey's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Clifford. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
LeVert passes to Ivey. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivey will not be stopped.
1 for 3. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons lead by 7. Pass to Jenkins. Now LeVert. He's covered by Levine. Here's Jenkins. Ivey with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. LeVert finds Stewart. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 9-point Pistons lead. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Ivey. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. The Kings also with a sub. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder. On defense, Detroit. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Over Cunningham. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Sacramento. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Westbrook. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now just a 5-point Detroit lead.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
And here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Levine. Over Thompson. No good from 11 feet.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Monk. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop him.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Now Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now Westbrook. 23 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Stewart, screen on Levine. Up top, Thompson. He's covered by Levine. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Thompson, no good.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
Westbrook outside. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Harris is checked in for Holland. The Kings making a switch here. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Fourth, the Kings.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Detroit with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, Robinson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Kings trail by 10. Outside Schroeder. Robinson against Westbrook. DeRozan right side. Clock at 6. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
DeRozan against Harris. Westbrook left side. Hits the trifecta. Westbrook's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Harris down low, defended by DeRozan. Harris against DeRozan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Come on, DeRozan. First personal foul.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Back to DeRozan. The three is up. And Cunningham pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Harris against DeRozan. Harris left side. Back to Cunningham. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Schroeder. Schroeder, a screen on Duren. DeRozan outside. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
Well, that's why you run set plays, to get DeRozan that space he needs to go to work.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. A 12-point game, and timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. DeRozan outside. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder, and again it's Detroit converting.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Westbrook outside. Back to DeRozan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here tonight.
DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
DeRozan hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Westbrook. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. DeRozan outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot won't fall. Nice D from Thompson. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Duren. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
1:36 left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And here's Harris. Achua defending. Puts it up. Again, the Pistons score.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
DeRozan for 3. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's Cunningham missing. Kings trail by 16. Levine passes to Achua. Sacramento passing it around. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Some room here for Harris. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Robinson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Duren. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Hey there, everyone. This game has been a real showcase for Tobias Harris so far. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Pistons.
When we talk about underrated scorers in this league, Tobias Harris has to come up. All he does is go out there and get 20 points a night, and he's not a ball-dominant player.
No, not at all. Tobias is a great complementary player. He works in any system. Unlike you, Kenny, you should have been fired already.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 16. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Precious Achua is out there with Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 23.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now Achua. Westbrook with a screen on Harris. And here is DeRozan. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Thompson. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for the Kings, DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan, one shot.
One shot.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Fires the three. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? DeRozan outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, that's a tough basket, but DeRozan is as good as it gets playing through contact.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
The free throws off from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Off the window, it's good. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
A nice start to the third, 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook outside. Lets it go from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assists. Numbers from the past month of play. Cade Cunningham on top.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Detroit on D. Levine passes to DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. And another miss by Sacramento.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or getting to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And yep, it's good. DeRozan's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Thompson passes to Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham into the lane, uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 27.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Back to DeRozan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, good job by DeRozan to take advantage of some sloppy defense to get to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
No good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 16. Here's Thompson. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Now here's DeRozan. Give him 20. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Thompson. Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Duren the screen. Here's the three. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Westbrook outside. Back to DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with a steal. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Back to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. It's 2-on-1. For three, Westbrook. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Westbrook's got 13 now.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Harris outside. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Strong response by the veteran Harris, coming back with his own three, making a statement doing it.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. Kings trail by 16. Outside Levine. Outside Achua. DeRozan outside. And the three-pointer goes. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
Harris outside. And Detroit another three.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Sabonis in the post, working on Duren. Here's Schroeder. Another one falls for Sacramento. Here's Jenkins. No points so far. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Levine. Kings trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Achua. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Achua's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Now here's Duren. He's guarded by Sabonis. Robinson passes to Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Harris up top. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Harris. Here's Jenkins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Robinson gets the bucket.
And look, this is a shot you can't give to Robinson because he loves shaking free from the corner.
Now here's Achua. On the wing, DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Robinson. 5 to shoot. And Levine knocks down the three.
And Zach LaVine, never bashful, answers right back.
Harris, a screen on Schroeder. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. This one for three. And Detroit another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here is DeRozan. Outside Achua. Sabonis with a screen on Harris. Achua, high post. Harris on him. Here's Levine for three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robinson. Launches it. Achua with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
DeRozan outside. Here's Sabonis. Now Achua. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
Schroeder finds DeRozan. Outside Levine. Launches a three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Robinson for three. Another three for Detroit.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Will it go? And the layup by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 29 points.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Down low. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists now tonight.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
29 seconds left in the third quarter here. There's a screen. Pass to DeRozan. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. DeRozan's got 32 points.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
Harris against Achua. Harris on the wing. And he's going for the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. It's been all about Tobias Harris for Detroit. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Karis LeVert is out there with Holland. And it's Stewart in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. Going inside. That one goes in. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice tape.
Ellis outside. Here's Clifford. Offensive board. Outside Monk. They shoot again! Misses off the left iron. The Pistons lead by 22. Stewart finds Cunningham. Back to Stewart. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Ivy. And the shot's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Cunningham against Westbrook. Outside Monk. Back to Ellis. Sacramento passing it around. Clock at 6. And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
And here's Cunningham outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 32 points.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Ellis outside. Pass to Clifford. Sabonis in the post. Stewart defends. Sabonis in the post. He's against Stewart. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Well, good to see Sabonis earning the tough points inside. He's got to show that kind of strength.
Now here's Stewart. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in. Here's Westbrook. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Monk. Over Ivy. And the basket by Monk.
It's tough to defend that jumper. Monk has a quick, fluid motion to his shot. And
here's Harris. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got 14 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Long passes to Sabonis. From 9 feet, and yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Harris has got 38 points. Westbrook outside. No good on the three. The Pistons have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Out left to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Detroit with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. Here's Harris. Achua defending. Now Cunningham. For 3, Robinson. Not going to go that time. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Now here's DeRozan. Here's Levine. Outside Achua. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan against Harris. And DeRozan gets it to go.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Cunningham against Westbrook. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 34.
I love that move by Cunningham to create the space for himself.
DeRozan with the ball. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Over Westbrook. And it's Cunningham missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Achua. Back to Westbrook. For 3. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Harris outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Westbrook with a screen on Harris. On the wing, DeRozan. 4-3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention there.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
That's good from DeRozan. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. The Kings also with a sub. Sabonis checked in. And he sinks the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he nails the third.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Stewart outside. Pass to Ivy. It's tipped. Up top, Westbrook. Ivy defends. Levine passes to Westbrook. Here's Sabonis, who poked away. Harris against Levine. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
One shot.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Here's Jenkins. Stewart, a screen on Westbrook. Stewart outside. Here's Ivy. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I like the mid-range shot from Ivy. That's a key for him in his development.
And here's DeRozan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Achua. Pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Levine. Clock at 6. Oh, a perfect jumper. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Ivy outside. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ivy's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that's fantastic body control. Ivy's showing he can take hits while shooting.
The three from DeRozan. A rebound by Stewart. Detroit leading by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tobias Harris.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Ivy. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Free throw good, Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to DeRozan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. DeRozan's got 48. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Monk against Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Oh, it's stolen away. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this